Welcome back to Weekend Movie Bros, where I
Very nice.
am, where I am Jacob, and that of course is Idiot. And today we are watching a gem of a horror film that people either love or hate, but normally always get scared by. And that is The Hills Have Eyes, the 2006 remake. Because no, I'm not going to put my brother through the 1977 version. It's just not happening, guys. At least not yet.
See, I wanted to call this commentary "The Hills Have Whys"
Hey,
because
some people actually, I mean, I do, I've seen both. I think this, in my opinion, is my superior. I think I like this one better than I like the original, but I'm also not someone who absolutely loves movies from the 70s era. Some,
oh
like,
no 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 no, I'm calling it "The Hills Have Whys" for me because it's like why? I've gone so long.
oh, I thought you said lies, not why.
No, I said "The Hills Have Whys." Why me?
He has
The
gone a very
hills are
long
a
time.
wise. The
So
sound of my screams.
before we get started,
Sorry.
because we are going to be getting started here relatively soon, I did want to. Zachary's never seen this. I don't even think he knows what this movie is about. I'm going to be honest with you. So he's just going to go in this one completely blind. That's fine.
Yep.
He knows that there is cannibalistic inbreeds. I guess they're called mutants here, but it is what it is. It's the same
You
thing.
know what? If that's a way to get me in because of the word mutant, that doesn't help me at all.
I think that's all he like really knows.
Yeah, because you
Um,
told me.
and I only said that because it's because like here's the thing: in horror, there's certain tropes.
Mm.
Cannibalistic inbreeds is one of my favorites. I've seen a lot of those movies, and normally they're bad. So he is lucky that we were watching a good one. To be fair, he's seen Wrong Turn. He's seen the remake of Wrong Turn and really liked it. He's seen
Mm.
other movies that I could have said we could watch if he had not seen those. Yet he has, because I
I
own them.
got lucky. He could have chose Devil's Rejects, and we'd be here for eternity.
I didn't, I'm not in the mood. I don't, I think I would have
Thank
probably
God.
picked 3 Days to Kill instead of Devil's Rejects. I think I would have picked the sequel and just informed you what happened at the end of the last movie and said, fuck it.
Well, instead, we're gonna watch The Hills Have Walls.
Yep. This is also probably, by the way, for anybody out there, our last horror pick of the month. This is just simply because life is really hectic and I don't really. We have things going on. We're doing Chucky. Chucky also ends this week. For the moment, which is really sucks. We're going off like one of the best episodes of television.
So good.
But so yeah, but the next 2 months we have a lot of different movie commentaries planned, and we're going to go back into our normal swing of things,
Mm.
podcasts, whole 9 yards. So get excited for those. So I just want to let you know, October is a weird one. October, April, and October, those are the weird months. April
So,
is all about horrible movies. October is all about scaring Zachary.
second off, to all of our new people here, welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks for
welcome.
coming in. Thanks for enjoying our content. But more importantly, you guys are saying it. Expendables 4, you guys are enjoying it. We don't know why, but thank
Well,
you.
hey, okay, you know what? That's really rude because I think part of the
No,
reason
we
why
know
people
why, but I don't want
are
to bring it
no,
up
no,
why.
no, no. I think part of the reason people are liking it because it does have a really high like ratio for that trailer is because I genuinely am super duper excited to watch it. Like I genuinely, in the more because I've seen the trailer quite a few different times by this point. Every time
Mm.
I watch it, I actually think it looks better and better. I don't know if that's just like the craze setting in, but I'm genuinely excited to the point where I'm almost tempted to pay the $25 to buy it. Like I think that's where I'm at.
Let's hold it back there just a little.
We'll see. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't get to go see it in theaters. Zachary's also not seen it, which means it will be a movie commentary. We're trying to figure out when. We're kind of booked, so it
Hmm.
might be in the new year. We're trying to figure out if we can move anything.
Yeah.
But we have certain like movies coming that either are our favorites, which we already talked about doing in
Hmm.
December, or like we literally chose a Christmas movie that we watched. You know, we always watch one Christmas movie every year. So like we're kind of booked. So we're just trying to figure out where to place it, if anywhere.
Also, to our Chucky viewers, thank you for enjoying our Chucky commentaries. We
Yes.
did not know whether or not these would actually do well. So to see that you guys actually enjoy that content makes me excited. It makes me think we should go back and rewatch and do commentaries on the Chucky movies here. Maybe. I think that'd be fun.
I don't know.
Or pick our favorites or something like that. I don't know. See the Chucky for this kid.
Probably Chucky for this person. Ironically, there's a actually, no. See, I like Cult, but like I like the end of Cult.
I'm so happy alive.
Okay, either way, we are going to be
I've
watching
delayed
this
this
movie,
long enough.
Zachary. It is only an hour and 30 minutes, so
It
it's
feels like
nice,
this
short, and
already.
sweet. It's horror, suspense, compelling, and malicious. That's weird choice of word.
Everything that does not scream me.
It's just I don't know. There's a lot of people in that he knows that he likes that he probably doesn't realize that he likes or that he
I
knows.
have lunch. Should I wait and eat this after the movie's over?
I'm gonna say wait until like the first or two, like because it turns bloody. Wait until and figure out where your level's at because
Okay.
yeah. Also, for anybody out there, if I jump, you're like, why are you jumping? I have seen this movie before. It's just been 10 years. So there could be surprises in here.
And that's why it scares me even more.
I'm so excited though. It is one of my favorites. It's just a movie I can't watch every once. It's just like an every once in a while type of situation.
Alright.
All right, I
Yeah.
might expand this just because he is.
Yeah. I'm getting comfy. I love my chair.
I know, but make sure you look at the camera because we are catching this to scare you. This is the whole point of this.
It's more fun to look at my face from the side. You see me go, go.
No, it's more fun to see that.
They get
Remember,
it.
Jacob, in a future reference, they grab that as a thumbnail screenshot.
Yeah. Speaking of, sir, the thumbnail in this makes me look very annoyed.
Well, was it wrong?
No, but still. I've never looked
Um,
perturbed at a thumbnail before. I look perturbed.
Zachary.
Yeah.
So the movie's actually an hour and 47 minutes,
Wait,
not an hour.
what are you talking about? It says 91 minutes.
Yeah, no. Bit of a
No,
lie.
what are you talking about? It says 91, Jake. 91. 91 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
It's
you click
just
on the unrated cut?
I don't own the unrated cut. At least not in this direct version.
Hang on, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to see if you're lying. You're not lying. What? It's lying to us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. Unless it's an hour and 30 minutes with 10 minutes of credits.
No, I just zoomed into the end. It's an hour and 47 minutes, Zachary. That's what you're in for. That's just what you're getting.
You lied.
Well, I didn't lie. Amazon lied. Don't judge me. Judge the site.
You lied. Oh,
Okay. Well, with that being said,
man.
the only way to get through it is to watch it. So.
Okay, good. My subtitles are on.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Okay, mine are too. Good for checking that. Amazon does make it blink. So.
Violence, smoking, foul language, and sexual content.
Did you hit?
It
Did you hit
it
play?
doesn't say no. I'm on 0, 0.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh,
that sexual content is lying to you. That sexual content is the thing I talked about.
Doesn't say nudity though.
No, there shouldn't. I don't think there is any nudity. There might be. Like,
there you go. That's a win for me.
So it's very possible.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think this is going to be like a Hereditary situation where I go, man, I'm terrified, but man, I like it by the end. I don't think it's going to happen here.
You never know.
No, I pretty much know.
I don't know. We all like.
See, this feels like a traditional 20th Century Fox movie, not a Fox Searchlight movie.
Yeah, but Fox Searchlight, remember 20th Century Fox.
Between 1945 and 1962, the United States conducted 33 atmospheric nuclear tests. Today, the government still denies the negative effects caused by the radioactive fallout. Oh, so they tried to make Godzilla and they made mutants instead. Oh, interesting. That screams a bad time. It's in the New Mexico desert. Nothing ever happens. If you see Breaking Bad,
Yeah,
if you
truly
see
nothing.
Independence Day, nothing good happens in the New Mexico desert.
Yeah, nothing truly does happen in New Mexico. I just read a book the other day where the whole book took place.
Oh,
where people...
it's like Toxic Avenger green levels.
Okay. Oh yeah, these are.
Okay.
Oh.
Not how I thought this movie would start.
I kind of forgot I started here. Good luck.
This movie's already giving me 1977 vibes. That is a close up on that camera. Who
Oh,
directed? Who
the
directed this?
director is I think he's a French director, if I'm not mistaken. This is his first English film that he did.
So he probably has his Frenchisms with him.
I want to say he's French. He might be. He's not American.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, oh, okay.
See, not that bad, right?
Man, what they thought the year 2000 was going to be. Circular domes and Instacakes. Alexandria Arge.
Mm-hmm. Done a few other movies that I've enjoyed. High Tension. I like Crawl.
Aaron Stanford. Kathleen Quillen. I don't know who you are. But nope. Nope.
You do.
Nope.
You know who that is as well. You don't know at the moment, but you'll know once you see their faces.
Nope. Nope.
Bless you. Okay, but why are they having?
Can't sing.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm having a good time. But why are these explosions better than Oppenheimer?
You want this video to do well, Jacob.
Sorry.
Keep your harsh truths for the podcast.
Just say it.
It's already hurt one of our videos. Don't do this again.
But also, like,
okay,
we're seeing the actual effects of what a nuclear bomb does. Unlike another movie that I saw this year.
No one brings up the fact they create the X-Men when they do this, but you know.
Oh, exactly. He's trying to find some type of comfort. Bless you. Yeah, it definitely is a based upon. I mean, they're pretty similar, but there is some pretty big differences. Are you
This
okay?
is how you know.
Sorry,
This is how you know it's from the 2000s. It started with a hard rock intro.
I'm sorry, did you just call that a hard rock intro?
To 2000s people, Jacob, that was a hard rock intro.
Okay. I don't.
That's a stupid poll.
Hey, Zachary, could you move your camera just like a little bit down?
Oh,
if you're gonna sit over there, it's just your head.
Oh,
that's much better. Yes.
I'm just the floating head of this commentary. Hang on, I have to do this real quick.
Pay attention to the fucking movie.
That better?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Look over, being like,
that was so random. Oh man, you don't look creepy.
Okay, someone just pulled out a shotgun. That's normal. Oh my god, I just played with one of those yesterday.
Again, I'll reiterate, it's a stupid looking poll. Who takes the time to do that?
To make multiple of them?
Yeah. You sat there and went, man, this water's gone. All right, shove it on the pole. Oh, good lord. And that, my friend, is where the Ninja Turtles were born.
Welcome to the commentary, guys. If this is annoying to you, well, this is the commentary. It's just gonna get worse as we go
Jake
further.
picked it.
I'm gonna laugh. We're gonna walk out of this movie and be like, "That was nothing." And just know, if you walk out of this movie being like, "This is nothing," I am gonna come for you next year with a vengeance. Just putting it out there.
And for that note, I'm going to say it right now. No, this is terrifying. You're good. Keep it in the base level.
This will be the base
Freddy
level.
Krueger. Oh no, that might scare the actual shit out of me, Jacob. Don't put me through that. No.
Nah, there might be one or two in that series that you've never seen that you might be like, "Okay, why are we doing
I've
this?"
never seen New Nightmare. I know, right?
Well, that's not scary. That's just like a fun time. But then again, I also thought this was a fun time. So you know what? What do I know? It's okay.
I like the directing. Walk over the bag.
What a random placement of a bag. No one's gonna question
that.
that.
There he goes.
There we go.
Walks over. Done with this shit. Forgot my bag. Wow, really invested in the film.
Sorry, I'm vlogging 7 Days of Horror for book 2 for anybody out there want to watch it. Should be up later on this month. I'm supposed to vlog every movie that I watch.
And you do it now. You can wait till maybe, I don't know, scream my head off.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's a fucking ear.
What are you gonna do? Put it in your coin purse? Oh, boy!
Wait, the ear was too much for you?
Heavens above, that looks so real. Take a breath at it. It was it was the earrings in the ear and a little bit of stuff coming out from the ear. Like, wow, they properly pulled that guy right off.
We are in for a treat, guys. It's the ear that gets them.
All right, here's our generic white family. Goodbye.
Do these people look familiar to you?
No.
Do I need to explain who these people are so you can feel more comfortable with them?
I would feel better, yeah.
Okay, so the guy is the gay best friend from Easy A. The son is.
Oh.
Emily D. Raven is from Lost. She was from Remember Me.
You're using things I don't remember.
I'm trying to think of what you would know her from. You have definitely seen her before.
Oh Jesus!
What's wrong? What's the problem?
I see the baby.
Oh, you saw a baby? Oh,
Yeah.
well, don't worry about that.
There is one thing I do know about this series that you didn't have to tell me because I knew, because it's obviously it's part of horror culture. Like everybody knows about this, but the Hills Have Eyes. Babies don't survive in these movies.
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We will find out in due time.
Oh, poor Catherine. Is he?
Same.
That was a weird laugh. Don't pet that pig. That's a good show.
Don't pet that pig?
No,
What?
That's so random.
Oh.
Don't. called Don't Pet the Pig. Just squeak. Oh no. Oh no.
I decided correctly. So the goal of this video, the goal of this movie is to terrify him and disgust him. This is the goal. We'll see if it happens.
I can already tell you right now, I'm going to my comfort movie after this is over.
I'm doing a 1-2 punch because we're not doing a third, so I had to hit both categories at once.
Well, you did it so far.
And we're only 12 minutes in.
I know. God, could you imagine trying to take a shit at that?
I think I'd be worth holding it. You know what? That
wasn't Brenda. Who hangs their hat by their jeans?
This is the early 2000s, Zachary. It is a particular taste of style.
That's stupid. He's a white guy in a horror movie with his hat next to his jeans. That's going to get caught on something and he's going to die. That's exactly what that means. Ugh, did you see the side of his neck? Hey. Why would you bring that child out? Leave her in the RV. Turn on the AC.
Zachary, pets, where are you at with this? Do I need to send something into the private chat for you? Does that give everything away? Does not. Where are we at with pets on the level here?
Jake.
Uh-huh.
Send me a private chat.
Okay.
Man, you really didn't divulge a lot of details about this, did you?
There you go. Don't read it out loud in case we have people who've never seen it before.
Oh, fun. When does that happen?
You're not going to like this answer.
Oh, that's great.
Zachary?
Yeah. Okay. Are there dogs called Beauty and the Beast? Don't look in that. Don't look in that.
You might find it here.
Yep. Yep. Is it just me or is his jaw off by just a little?
Don't worry. Oh.
You die. Oh man, those things have eyes. Boy, they've seen some shit.
Truly, though, like
from 1977 to 2006, those hills have seen some shit.
3 sequels, 2 remakes.
And a
shit has been seen.
In a pear tree.
See, this is simple. This remake, you know, they understood. What does this need? Carnage? Cannibalistic breeds. You know what I mean? That's what it needs. That's what you get.
See, that's old. but that's the good thing of a good remake is that it doesn't try to overturn or drastically change things. Disney, you stick with what you got and you tweak it just a little bit.
What are you talking about?
The Lion King,
Oh.
aka the remake of just the film.
Oh, I was more talking about the new Exorcist movie, but same difference.
That's why I like their version of Beauty and the Beast, the Jungle Book, Cinderella, is that they tweak the stories
Little
enough to where, yeah, to where it's still the same story, but they add their own flavor to it. That's why we love Aladdin so much. I feel like I'm
Something.
talking about these movies to get away from this. I'm like, Disney, help me.
Disney, help me. I can reassure you, I'd rather watch this than to ever watch The Lion King ever again. That was the true
Yeah,
horror film in my
that
life.
was that should have been October. I should have
Truly
put you to
should have.
that.
Well, we put it in April. It
Yeah,
fits in
that's
both
better.
months. Ironically, a lot of our April movies are technically horror films.
And yet, none of them are scary. Oh wait, that's the parents?
Yes,
Oh, I thought the woman next to her was her mother.
that's her
That must be
sister.
her sister. Okay. Ah, well, first twist of the movie. Didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming. Do you mean as she said, "Dad, can you please stop singing?" Then Mom started singing, and yet this man was not even up there. Also, that man looks like he's what, 29, 32, maybe. She was 16 when they have her when they were 10. Do the math. Damn, how big is that RV?
Enough to hold a bunch of cannibals.
Well, it's a long, it's like an L-shaped couch. You know how hard that is to get an RV nowadays? Maybe I've seen too many like tiny home minivans videos. Possibly. You know what? Maybe an RV is bigger than what my brain's
Alrighty,
thinking.
come on, more. Have fun. I just watched a movie where someone got their nuts cut off, and it was very visceral.
What movies did you watch?
The Revenant.
Oh shit, that does happen. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That lady gets revenge. Oh. Oh no.
Hopefully the baby's okay. I just took a test on how to try to solve that
Oh
problem.
no. I hear say that was a practical effect. Good job. Where are you going?
The dogs ran off.
Oh. Grogu. Come on. Actually, you know what? Stay there. You're a great TV holder. Good job.
Are you having the
You won't fit, Marley. There you go.
are you having the cat block the TV for you?
Do you want to see?
No, it's called Move the Cat Experience.
Now, This is the one time where I would not want to do this, but this is for the sake of commentaries. Get down, Grogu.
Wait,
Not helping.
does she normally sit up there?
No.
Never mind. Then I don't feel bad.
She sensed the disturbance in the Force. Get down. Come on. Get down. Dad appreciates what you were trying to do. Go and do your thing. All right. See you, Grogu. Okay. Well, I had to kick out my child. You happy?
Mine's below me.
My other child's on the bed.
She's sleeping.
So's mine.
That's good. Marley shouldn't see this. She might get scared.
I love how grainy the picture is.
I agree.
It does give a sense of like this is an older movie than it is.
Mm-hmm. For sure. When did Sorority Row come out? Was it like 2007?
2009? It's not much later. Only 3 years of a difference.
And yet, this looks so much better than it did. It also just shows one of the true directors behind the helm.
If anybody wants to know how we thought about Sorority Row, you could always fast forward to that movie commentary, get to that review portion, get to the rating, and we can all talk about how the rating was not great.
No, it's not a good movie.
And he chose that one.
Can we stop bringing that up?
I'm just saying, there's a reason why
I
we
get
didn't
it.
choose this one.
I get it. I screwed up. But hey, you know what? You win. Oh no. Oh. Really?
What else are you gonna do?
Is he really attempting to fix his car?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a waste of time. God damn, that is a freaking Resident Evil handgun. You could knock the freaking. Wait, why is she mad at him?
Well, he wrecked the car. Total. They can't go anywhere.
Yeah, but it's not his fault.
Yeah, but you know how it goes. Blame the
No,
driver.
Jacob, why don't you enlighten our viewers? What do you mean? That's how it goes.
Oh my god, that is
Political.
Yeah, no, just remembered something. Moving forward in my brain.
Are you realizing all your technicalities with this film?
It's been a minute. Just remember it came out in 2006 and we'll be all good to go.
You know, you might regret saying that in like another, I don't know, 47 minutes. 50.
Sensing some.
Why do you need your jacket in the middle of Arizona? Leave it in the RV.
Does feel like a little windy.
Bird twittering? No, it'd be called bird Xing. Really? Nothing?
What?
It said bird twittering. I said no, it's bird Xing.
Gonna ignore you. What am I watching? Zombieland?
you get me a Twinkie?
By the way,
Dude.
Zombieland as a movie does hold up, but not everything about it does. It's a weird one to rewatch.
I wonder if Double Tap would hold up anymore.
Double Tap also is a weird one to watch because it's almost exactly the same way I feel about the first one, and yet it came out 10 years later. And to like explain that to my brain,
It still has one of our favorite shots in movies.
So good. Won't deny that.
but then again, Resident Evil Final Chapter also has like one of my favorite shots in movies, and that's a bad movie. So
yeah, that's called editing of chaos, is what that's called.
See, that's called what I was doing in Spider-Man earlier.
Jesus, sorry, that really does ruin the game.
It really does.
Well, family, it's nice knowing you. Thank God no one's watching. Political, religious, and a hint of cannibalism. This is my brother's film incarnate.
I don't like political.
Religion to me it's a tough subject. Incarnate? Cannibal? What do you think of me?
It's your film cue. If this movie was all this plus they were in a snowy Arctic, you'd be in heaven.
I watched that movie. It was bad. Wrong Turn number 4. Everybody out there who's curious what that movie is? A lot more sex.
That is a bedhead.
Ew.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, your feet did not look good. Wait a minute. The brother is in charge, and yet the mother is there. Explain that to me.
Politics.
Yeah, me, obviously. Wink, wink, laugh, laugh.
Anybody have some?
Man, they think rattlesnakes are disgusting. Oh boy,
Did you see that ear?
I did. I really did.
Aw. Family bonding.
Great character development. Really get these guys tight knitted, put them together, and then rip them to shreds. And the bees.
There's a second one, so it could be Beauty and the Beast.
I would no, it wouldn't shock me. What the heck? No.
Now we would run after the dog.
Yeah.
In our brain, we would be thinking, this is a dumb idea. But we would still do it.
It's movies like these that makes me go, man, we really aren't that bright in horror movies, are we?
We really are not.
You know, it's interesting because this movie has a lot of long panning shots so far.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Like I was saying,
Talk about the
And so-
panty shots, Jake.
and so I think it's adding to the
foreboding, not knowing what's like, why are we
Sure is.
spending so long on that one shot?
It's
you know what I mean?
accurate.
That's all. That's all I got for you.
No, you got any more?
Nope.
Oh,
No at all.
Marley, thoughts?
No, that's to
All
talk
right.
about. It might be sensitive.
You had a fucking gun. Why didn't you bring the gun?
He was like, it's not loaded.
It is loaded. He has
That's
a
the
clip in his pocket.
Hey, it's the reverse of Little Red Riding Hood. Oh no! I see what's on the ground.
Just a little Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Maybe I'm wrong. Don't look.
Oh no.
Okay, just being honest with you. Just Zachary, you don't want to. I'm being. You know what? You do you. You live your-
Oh no!
Out here.
You
Being
kept
the
telling me no, but my body was saying yes.
Well, I would say no again because no.
No. Damn, they gutted that thing. Would I? Oh.
That's a toe. Oh, that's a hand, man. Wow. Oh no. That looked like the Mad Hatter on steroids. That man did not get his tea.
Oh, but no. Wouldn't it be that he got too much tea?
No, he didn't get his tea. That was his big issue with that tea scene. This dumb little girl's keeping my tea from me. Woo-hoo!
That sounded like a hybrid of a lot of different characters.
It did.
It did. It really did.
It sounds
Oh my
like
God,
King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph.
Side note.
I kind of like I said, very. Did you hear about
And
the
that's where
story
Godzilla was born.
about the teacher that showed the first 20 minutes of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey to fourth graders?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, so
Up I come. What are you talking about?
a teacher showed the first 20 minutes of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey to fourth graders, thinking it was a Winnie the Pooh movie.
Wait. She showed this to their Did she know what it was called?
Yeah.
It's
Still
called
thought
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yep.
Where in
still-
that title does it say Scream fourth grade?
Showed it to a group
Would
of fourth
River be
graders.
in the fourth grade right now?
Hmm?
Would River be in the fourth grade right now?
She's in the third grade.
Oh, thank God. Because, that could have been her. And that could be something you had to deal with.
And the director said, "That's crazy. Not in my entire brain would I ever think anyone would show that to children." And then he said, He said something outrageous that I wanted to tell you about. That the body count in the first one's like 11 people or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second one, it's up to 50 at the moment. So that's gonna be a fun time.
They add one new character that can bounce, and it changes everything.
But will he bounce?
I
That's
swear to
different.
God.
That's a different thing for a different day.
If
Just thought it
he
was a funny
doesn't
thing.
bounce, the movie's not worth it. I mean, for
They're
God's
getting like
sake,
a $10 million like upgrade on their budget. Like he should
they
bounce.
changed the masks. They look better. Not by much, but they look better.
I mean, the bouncing one looks kind of scary.
Tigger looks awesome. Hey, it's their great cousin, Macaw.
Whoa, that's a cool shot.
They're on Mars.
Well, actually, they're in the middle of the desert where they went off nukes. You know, back when they were testing out nukes, like that movie called Oppenheimer. You know, that movie.
Yeah, and then Godzilla.
And Godzilla. That's fair. Godzilla is also a very important conversation for now because of Monarch and Godzilla
I'm
1.
so
which
excited
looks
for that show.
Godzilla 1 looks so good.
Oh right, yeah, -1. Yeah.
Yeah, or -1. It looks so good. Like he truly looks scary.
I love when Toho does a new one. Their stuff is unkin to ours, and the human shit really good in those movies. Have you ever gone back and watched the original 54 Godzilla before, or Gojira? Both that and the original King Kong are incredible movies.
I hated the original King Kong. I'm sorry.
You know who also hated Kong? Everybody, because that new game, piece of shit. Woohoo!
I also hated the Peter Jackson one too. So
Nah, that's one of the best movies ever made. You could shush.
see, the only King Kong movie I liked was Skull Island.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes you like trash.
Peter Jackson's director's cut of King Kong is
Sleeping.
awesome.
Maybe I should watch that to go to bed tonight. I'll be out within the first 10 seconds.
Haha.
You're right. Tops 3 minutes.
And as always, his director's cut of Lord of the Rings, superior.
I have no comment. There is a reason why I have no comment. I will not make the comment here, but Zachary knows what the comment is.
I sure do.
I'm not making it.
That's why I said what I said.
Dude, he's gone. He bounced. He sent you guys to die and was like, "Bitch, I'm gone." At least that was the vibe.
This movie is really taking its time. Don't look in the burger box.
Honestly, you a little hungry? You might want the burger box.
I heard you're hungry. Don't.
Honestly, it kind of looks like a cookie. Little bits of M&Ms.
Oh, we have an hour left.
Bit of pepper.
I looked at the time. We have an hour left.
We have an hour and 6 minutes. Just for
Up to my
fun.
standards.
Well, you do have to exclude credits, and there is credits in here.
Which means this movie needs to do something.
Well, they want you to get really engrossed. They want you to get to know the characters, and before
You know what vibes this is giving me a little bit?
Where are the vibes?
Biohazard.
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Yeah. Oh. Bit of a backstory.
Jake's favorite way of people explaining backstories with pictures.
Truly, it just makes it so much easier. And you don't get the long monologues of info dumping. Yeah, that's not great for you. No, that's it. Probably not.
This is where he dies. This is where he dies. He is gonna die in a car. Uh oh. Uh oh. No, 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 no,
Like literally, no.
no,
I mean,
no,
it's a
no.
horror
You're in the
film,
car. Go pick
so
up your family and forget your son and leave.
Also, not probably going to happen. Just going to put that out there. The vibe was
Be a smart white man and get in the car. You're not even on the job. Oh, Daddy, get
okay.
in the car. Get in the car.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that is a 6 shot.
who shoots 2 shots out of a 6 shot?
Stupid
What?
people, Jacob. Nope, Jacob, that's wrong. He's got 2 bullets left.
That's a tree.
If you would have shot that fucking tree, I swear to God.
I would have laughed. They're in the car now. You're an idiot. Is that Ethan Hawke? Hey guys, I got dinner. Oh no.
Zachary's like, we're gonna cut away back to the family, right?
You were just talking about how the movie needed to move forward.
Well, I didn't think it would do that quickly. We're in the mines of Moria down here.
He did a good job with that, like little face acting he did with the eye thing.
Very. See, good. I keep forgetting we're not watching the unrated cut, and it really does make a little bit of a difference.
Why, was there more with the mines of Moria?
I have no comment. I'm not going to tell you what the differences are. I'm just saying there was.
Why? These are stupid people.
They're hunting for her brother. I mean, once again,
They aren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Okay, here's the thing. You're out in the middle of the desert. You don't know anything weird's happening. The dogs ran away.
That's all you really know, right? So the question I have for you, if I
Was missing. Would you search for me? And if the answer is no, I'm not bringing you on another trip ever.
No, I'd search for you. How do you think he's going to react when he wakes up?
not great, feel bad for her because oh yeah, run away. That's good. That's
Good
exactly
job.
what.
The prosthetics, though, I will give them this, are nice. Is he not accepting the fact that he saw it?
He could also he hit his head pretty hard. You know, concussions do
He could not. Yeah, that's true. He could not
memory
remember.
loss.
He looks so young. Now you made sure to turn off that safety, right?
No, he's his father's son. He'll shoot 4 bullets and go, nothing's there.
That's at least maybe a 10, maybe a 12.
Fine, he'll shoot 6.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
Oh no.
There
Beauty
you
and the
go.
Beast. It's Doug. It's okay. Ta-da. No, that is the first real smart question anybody's asked in this movie. What would we do with a fish pole in the middle of the desert? You mean they made a wrong turn?
Da-da-da. Technically, this did do it first.
What a wrong
Ru-
turn?
No, it was Survives. Wrong
Oh.
Turn came out 2003.
When did the original wrong turn come out?
2003.
Oh.
That's
Why
what I.
there's- Oh no. Hey Jake, how you doing?
You can see how they
How
cut
you
off the leg.
how you doing, bud?
That's so sad. Oh, he went and found his wife. That's so. Oh my! Am I gonna cry? I kind of feel like I might cry. The tears are coming. It was a stage shot, Jacob. Shut the fuck up. Move on with life.
Alright.
Sorry, that's where I was at. Okay, moving forward. It's actually not that weird. I mean, they're all a family. Weird shit.
No, he's not. Your dad's currently a pot roast.
It's not a wrong statement. It's just a statement.
Correction, Jacob. It's the statement.
He's a pot roast. Gotta learn how to figure out how to clip these shit. Put them in little short.
That one really got you, huh?
Just the thought of it, you know, he's like brewing over the fire. They've
Damn,
already cut
Bobby.
him up.
Where's Dad at? He's at the potluck.
Okay, see, this is where I would die. Okay, so this is where the issue comes in. You see the headphones in your ears? I can't sleep without music. So logically speaking, I'm laying here, I'm falling asleep. I put my headphones in. I'm dead because I can't hear shit. Right? So someone's gonna come in, maybe I don't know,
Like
do
right
something,
now?
doing something weird, and I would never know.
And this is why you're watching the rated R version. Doo da doo da. This is why we're watching the rated R version. Oh, doo da day.
Actually, I don't even think it's yet. It's the reason we're watching the radar.
I thought that was some cannibal just tweaking a foot going up and down, like, make it look real.
Yeah, he took a very long nap. He should be awake for a while.
Mm-hmm. Which means they should be A-okay. God, could you imagine looking at your clock thinking it's like, 2 a.m., you may only halfway through the night, and it's only 11:49, and you go, fuck me.
Now he officially has left the trailer to look for the dog. On one hand, yeah, no, that makes sense. Can't sleep. What else are you gonna do? On the other hand, he took the only gun that they have and the only light. So, also, like logically speaking, wouldn't you want to
Put out
turn
the
off the
fire!
lights? Wouldn't you want to turn off the lights in the trailer? I guess the
Yeah!
trailer itself wouldn't be using like how is that using electricity? Do they have a power outlet? Why am I thinking about this? Let's move forward.
Is she
Or-
sleeping underneath a shower?
No, it's a little light. Is RVs?
Oh no!
What's wrong?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Why are you looking away, Zachary?
Because I don't want to see what's about to happen.
She's just sleeping.
No, she's not. That's somebody else, and it's giving me a headache. Oh Lord!
I'm not cheering. You're cheering. Actually, he is not cheering.
I'm not cheering. Son of a no! It's One Eye Willie back from the dead.
Hey, he never died. Did he die?
It's the Goonies, I tell you. Oh no.
Yeah, the music changed.
Oh no.
Well, yes.
Hey Jake, how's life? That's great. Yeah, they do. They live in the mines.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting up now.
No, he's officially sitting up, guys. That means the stress is getting to him.
This shit went from relaxing to goddamn.
You did ask for it. I'm gonna put this again. Also, I think you moved the camera too far up. I don't know. It's weird. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. Sorry. I'm just looking proud for the viewer. We want the best experience.
This is the second time. You never complain about my camera movements. She's. Did that fucker seriously say, Brenda, watch the baby? Oh.
If there's an animal in the movie, it's just not gonna make it. I'm just gonna be honest.
Neither is he. Leave it alone. Oh, that's a hand.
Yeah, they're gonna eat that. They're gonna eat the bird. They're gonna eat the head off the bird. They're gonna eat the head off the. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Honestly?
that bird ain't tweeting no more.
Oh. That.
Oh.
Thank God I'm watching this with you. Guys.
I didn't think he would use it as a gusher. That was a moment.
Okay, but my thing being, how did they not realize this is like a diversion? Hi, Zachary. How are you? This would be the part of the movie that you do not want to watch.
No.
Should be cutting away. If it doesn't cut away, I really don't know. Why are you not cutting away?
Jake. Jake.
Do not watch. I'm confused.
Yeah, so am I. Are you sure this isn't the unrated cut? And it said rated R, and you were just you didn't think. I swear to Christ. Jake's confused.
I am very confused because the version that I watched on it is over. You can look again. I don't know if you want to, but you can. It's over. We must be watching the unrated cut, unintentionally. It says rated R. I'm just being honest with you. No, you have to watch. Well, you don't have to watch. Once again, you can do you. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. That's not the point of this. But that is the cover. There you go. Now you know the shot. Where it comes from. This is in the radar version. I'm going to be honest.
And that makes it so much better.
It doesn't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, your friend's charred to a crisp. Leave him be.
Don't. Well.
This shit popped off.
Continue. It's continuing.
Man, what a committed husband you are.
I know, right? Like, I mean, I guess in the leg?
Oh.
Oh. Is it? I truly don't know. I agree. He's quite shocked about what's going on the screen right now, but okay, logically speaking, yeah. Thank you, movie. You are out
Thank
of
you for
bullets.
moving the movie. You took the flag?
Then there were threes, and you do have a second clip. I have to remember that because we're being accurate on bullet shots here. We don't know how much that gun carries. We're going to assume 10. It's probably a 12 shot. Oh.
There's no way. There's no way.
Actually, yeah. She is dead.
Oh yeah, no, she's gone.
But did they take the baby?
My gut says yes. What the actual word? How? Huh? What? No.
Wait, which part is how? Which part is how? How is she
All,
alive?
Jake, all.
So if you hit a certain place in your frontal, you can. She's practically she's brain dead. It could have been a reactionary thing as well, like a last minute thing because she's not blinking, so one could assume that now she is dead. But like,
but of course you would know what would happen.
I'm a writer. I guess some people just write cutesy romances. That's not me. But
No, you write how a bullet perfectly measures within the cranium cortex as it flows through the head.
You have to do it at a
You
certain
write
angle.
episodes of CSI is what you do.
Also, I've seen every episode of CSI and Crime of Minds and things. You learn shit. Accurate shit? I don't know. I watch Mythbusters.
Hey, Voldemort.
See?
Fuck yeah, beast. You know what? Give Doug a minute.
Oh, by the way, I had to look it up because this trailer just seems so big. It is. It's 30% bigger than a normal RV. We're all good. Not that anybody cared except Jacob, but
Yeah.
someone else. Maybe somebody out there did. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Jake. This is a
Mhm.
one and done for me. This is it. We're done with this movie after it's over.
Is it getting you emotionally?
I didn't expect this fucking film to do that, but
That's the point. That's the reason why this movie is infamous in certain ways. Or I guess, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, they spend half the film building up these characters, allowing you to, like, get to know them and like them and care. And
I
then,
I kept
this,
making jokes, making puns, making fun of this shit. But god damn it, now I want them to kill those fucking Brotherhood of Mutants bullshit people. Goggle. Jesus, no.
Zachary doesn't know what to do.
That's how you waste your ammo. That's how you waste your ammo. That's how you waste your ammo. And then you
Okay,
get shot
okay,
in the
hold
head.
on. How many? I don't know how many shots it is. I'm trying to do like a Deadpool
Why
thing.
would you look through the bullet hole?
Yeah, it's kind of a stupid mark, but also like it's excellent time for a jump scare. But this movie doesn't feel jump scary. If that makes any sense. Oh, there you go. That answered my question. It's not jump scary because nowadays, if this movie was made
Oh,
today,
good God, yes. That would be such a straight, like, 30 of them in a row. Kill, 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 kill. The Nun, too.
Zachary makes a comment about the Nun 2 where he's definitely never seen the Nun 2.
No. But am I wrong? Oh, man. Let's give him a hand, everybody. Too late for that one.
How is there just a hand? Oh my god, it's the dog. He brought back a toy. It has to be the dog. I will not lie.
It's been a long time. I know how this
But
movie
that
like.
dog's also tasted mutant flesh. It could very well turn into a beast. Da, da, da.
Oh my god, not the talking to the walkie-talkie. Dude, you're gonna have to kill them for your baby.
Your liver.
You know what?
It's like the scene from Venom. Eyes, lungs, pancreas.
See, I got so excited because I got. Oh, also, I have to admit, I guess I'll admit on here since this is the movie channel. I did admit today that I did like finishing the second Venom movie.
Huh?
Uh, I did admit while playing Venom as
Uh-huh.
Venom.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hey, what do you mean? Hey?
I did admit when Venom showed up in a video game. That's not a spoiler. That's in the teaser. That's in the trailers. That I did like its second movie. That's all.
Way to really back that train up after you really just railed it into the home way.
Venom Let There Be Carnage. I couldn't remember the name. That's the whole reason that
Great movie.
I very much liked it. You know, on retrospect, I really, really liked that movie.
There's a certain scene in that movie that you absolutely love.
It's like one of the best scenes. But also, like, genuinely, it truly is like better than the first one. Like, it was
It
a great.
really is. It's so
like,
much fun.
I don't love everything about it, but like, it was a good time. It's not their fault that they really fucked up the cameo.
They really did.
That's fine. That's a different day.
Yeah. Where you watched that movie? It's called No Way Home.
Yeah, see, that's where they fucked up the cameo.
Did you see Far From Home's coming to Disney Plus on November 3rd? They're
I did.
they're one more away, and they'll have all of them on there.
Yeah, they're putting the best Spider-Man film on Disney Plus on November
Or
3rd.
been the second best Spider-Man movie on Disney Plus, and that's fantastic.
The best Spider-Man film of all time
Second best?
outside of Spider-Verse movies. Those
Yeah,
are
no.
superior. That's true.
I agree on those, but on the live action side, Homecoming is still the best one. I agree.
If we weren't watching a movie where I need to scare you at deadlights, you would be off the screen.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's obviously No Way Home.
The SNL sketch movie.
You like that movie? You shush.
I do like that movie, but that's besides the point. I don't love that whole movie.
This
No.
became the Descent very quickly.
As he's ever seen The Descent.
I get the vibes.
That was on the option, by the way. I just watched someone watch it, and it just wasn't as good as I remember. That's
Thank God.
It's just the honest answer. It would have scared the shit out of you. Like, if we were going for Good to know. I will write it down for next year. Oh, maybe a January pick.
That trailer gives me nightmares.
The Dead of Winter. There's a sequel and it does follow the same characters. I guess if we watch a horror sequel, it has to be The Conjuring 2, though.
Yes, it
I
would.
just don't like it. What a disappointing franchise.
With such potential they had.
I know.
And now look at his other one. You know, it's really gonna, flood under. Aquaman.
Yeah, I understood, but like, oh. Okay, we done the whole traversal. Now we can watch the movie again. They gave you a little bit of pause. We have 36 minutes.
That went by so quick.
Oh, look, it's a small town.
Don't go there. What is she gonna do? Tires on fire.
Smoke.
Yeah, no. What a dead giveaway.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think they know where they're at.
I'm just gonna play it as a hunch.
Yeah, that's a good hunch.
Maybe what they're doing instead is doing a signal for other people to find them.
Are you really trying to Home Alone this shit?
Every movie has a little bit of Home Alone.
They got the shit end of a nuclear stick.
Just like Oppenheimer.
No, Jacob, that should have been clipped from this episode.
The man I'm talking about, by the way, if anybody's out there, not the movie.
I swear to God, if Christopher Nolan looks at one commentary that we do and he sees this one, we're never going to get him on the show.
Like we were ever going to get him on the show.
No, but there was a small instance we could, and then he sees this dumb little movie commentary for The Hills Have Eyes. He goes, those bloody people keep making fun of my movie. What did I do? Nothing, sir. You created some of the best films in cinema history, except for one, and we have to give you respect for your bad ones too. Tenet, not great. Sorry,
It's a
Jacob. Is Oppenheimer better than Tenet?
depends on the day, really.
I gave you an in.
I'm taking that out.
I can clearly tell.
It's my honest opinion. Like in retrospect thinking, I just really did not care for that movie. Half that movie was just boring as shit.
So, guys, just putting it right here. Big announcement. We're not doing Oppenheimer's movie commentary.
Oh, I definitely would not have done that. That's a one.
Man, there goes my big Nolan plans for a month. Like, man, we're going to watch all Christopher Nolan's best work. And now Jacob's like, man, we'll pass.
You haven't even seen Oppenheimer. You don't even know if you like it or not. He's going to love it.
Inception,
The
Interstellar.
annoying part is the fact that Zach, I know for a fact Zachary is going to like Oppenheimer.
I'm going to love Oppenheimer.
That's the annoying part of this conversation.
It truly is.
Anybody out there being like, how is this important? Well, Oppenheimer is about how they built the nuke. The Hills of Eyes is about how what happened after they set up the
Nolan was like, this gets too muddy for me. We're going to leave it there saying he's a hero.
Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
Hey, look, it's Batman.
It's something. Oh, gosh. Spider-Man flashbacks. Shoot the wrong love at the wrong thing.
You know what's crazy? This has got great level design. The guys who made Texas Chainsaw Friday the 13th, Hills Have Eyes game.
It does have good level design. I definitely do agree.
How did you get in that car?
No. How did you get the dog in that car? What other person have they murdered? You left the dog in the car.
You left your one of your best weapons who killed one in one shot. You're leaving in there.
Now, logically speaking, we all understand we should probably not go get the baby first. Or, well, what's the goal here? Is the goal revenge or is the goal the baby?
Because if the goal's the baby, then you're gonna die because the baby's gonna cry and then you're gonna die.
So I say revenge.
Yeah, no,
Then
go beat that guy's head in and then get the kid.
what an excellent choice to put mannequins in this movie.
Jacob, I'm not gonna lie to you, I about shit my pants there for a second. I was like, that guy is just super still. But no, you're correct. You remember that great scene in the first Halloween remake with Jamie Lee and yeah, no, I felt that again, and that no,
You liked that feeling, didn't you?
it's terrifying. Mannequins scare the shit out of me. If I'm in a room full of those, they're all gonna get their heads chopped off, and we'll see what happens. Did you destroy this? See, that wasn't a mannequin because it was rocking. But he's talking to a head, so you know. Oh boy. Oh, this is not good.
That creates nervous.
The tension is nigh. There's someone on the other side of that wall. I hate when it's the same person. God damn, you came to Flash. Oh no.
Almost better.
Oh no. Oh. They found a use for the fishing pole.
What's the what?
They're gonna catch one?
I do remember how this ends. I just don't remember how they get there. Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Shock the poor thing?
I don't
Watch
think that's
what's
the
left
problem.
of her head.
I was gonna make the same joke, but damn, it still sucks. Oof.
Well, you did say your mother was holy.
Yeah, praying did her no good. Where's God now? Sometimes I forget that.
This commentary is really unhinged.
Look at her. She's basically saying hi to Jesus. Yeah.
Her hand was just sitting like this, going hi.
Are you looking at the screen?
Oh no! Oh no! Why is there a Lex Luthor in this up with him? Oh, ow.
Hey,
Why did I say ow?
I think I picked a movie without someone's foot getting like hurt.
I swear to God.
Oh, that was titties.
Oh.
See, don't you wish you had a dog?
No, man, it's called willpower.
Would you have been able to get out of there?
Jacob, I would have curated all my strength into one giant punch, and I would have broke my hand and said, "Well, that's it."
Damn, that's a smart ass dog. The moral of the story: those dogs can escape.
Well, one can.
Oh, poor Beauty.
He really was a snack.
The clips from this show. Oh my god. I did not expect to be laughing this much during this film, but here we are.
Will you cry? Do you laugh?
Oh
that's-
no!
You know what? That's what you use American flag for.
Oh, that's the dad. Oh, say, can you?
Now, don't get cornered again. It would just look bad for your reputation.
It really, man, the mannequins just really make you feel like I can't speak. No, I can't take. Jesus, there's so many of them.
They don't have a family. This is what they get. Is that a big head or a small neck?
What a dilemma.
If it's a small neck, damn, you got some pipes on you. It's a big head. Hopefully you can think. Oh, you're not singing. Wait, are you singing?
No,
Oh.
Jacob, he looks like Kermit the Frog.
Oh, so it's a fat neck and a big head. Okay.
Oh, that is, man.
That's what I said. I couldn't figure it out. We understand this. It was better when you were singing.
Where's my baby? I want my baby back, please.
I wanted you to know, just so we could laugh at this moment together.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess what his name is in the chair?
Big head.
Big Brain.
Well, he ain't that bright. Is this one named Slog? Because I love the Goonies so much.
It's actually Pluto.
Pluto?
Don't know why. Okay, don't
He
leave
has
the
an
dog.
axe, and you're next to a wooden door.
Hey. You know what? I have to.
That is a
Doggy's
quality
fine.
tub.
It's a weird looking tub.
It's a quality one. It's not
Well,
made
it
of
was
plastic.
supposed to. It's supposed to survive a nuclear bomb. It did.
You do realize he has an axe that can go through a door. Why do you
Also,
get
there's-
closer? And there's a window behind you. You're not safe. You're not secure. You chose the wrong law firm.
Law firm.
It was supposed to
He
be a
sells
really
cell
good
phones.
joke.
He came through the wall.
No. Well, yeah, because he's got Hulk strength. Don't bite off his nose. Oh, thank God. I don't think I can handle that.
Noses. Weird. Oh, because of the surgery that you had at one point? Ew. His eyes all pussy. Pussy. Ooh. Oh, are you watching? Why did you stand? You know what? I don't understand people. That's kind of the point of this movie, though, right? Also, you know what? Good for him for keeping those glasses intact. Who's your coverage?
Okay.
Sounds like you're mad and you're throwing a tantrum.
Don't get mad, get glad. You know what? Damn, that's a lot of weight.
Did you want to see it? You, you see, I
What?
would find that more concerning. Dude, you have a baby. Getting weird gay vibes going on.
Yeah, you're next, big brain.
I just feel like if you poke it, it's going to explode. Those glasses.
As a man dedicated to his sight.
Oh, but could you imagine it's all crooked now? Like honestly, that one frame almost worth just popping out completely. Oh, I guess we did hit the knee. Sorry. You didn't
It
seem to
was
have that
quick.
reaction.
It was quick. Oh. Take the axe.
It's a horror movie. It's a 1 to 2 kills tops, maybe.
So you take something that needs no ammo, very effective in killing, and you take something that might have 4 or 5 shots in it.
Oh,
Cool.
but I wanted to know if he poked it, if it would explode. I had questions.
Not even the unrated cut could give you what you wanted.
I don't know if it's the unrated cut. That's the issue. This is the problem that we're dealing with. Okay, you know what? I'm going to IMDb. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm looking up time difference.
Wait, weren't they both $5?
They were, but this one says rated R.
I don't buy it.
Somehow I don't buy it either, just based off that one scene alone.
What the scene you said would stop after a couple of seconds and it went on for an extra amount of time?
Yep, that
one?
would be the scene. You survived it. It made you care more. So it did its job. In a story structural standpoint.
What came out first, this or Texas Chainsaw?
The original you're talking about?
Yeah.
Give me a second, I can tell you.
It seems like Ruby's the good one. Doesn't it?
One second. Nope. This is the radar version. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my.
Someone thought the human centipede before it happened. Oh no! Oh God, no! 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 Good job, Ruby. Good job.
All right. Texas Chainsaw.
I was about to say, this movie forgot about the other two that survived.
They
It
just
really
not.
became a him movie very quickly.
They really, they're doing the damnedest by staying alive. Okay, that one came out in 1974.
I'm assuming Hillside of Eyes came out first.
Well, you can make your answer now.
So you said Texas Chainsaw was 74.
Mm-hmm.
So Texas Chainsaw was first because Hillside of Eyes came out in 77.
The original Hills of Eyes did come out in 77.
So do you think Wes took maybe some inspirations from Texas at all making this movie?
Um,
Because
no,
it's got a little bit of a Texas Chainsaw vibe, a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
no. So the first movie he ever did was The Last House on the Left, which came out in 72.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 74, maybe. It's somewhere around the same time as the Hills or the Texas Chainsaw. So I'm not sure. This is pretty much Wes Craven in a nutshell. This idea.
And he went from this to Freddy Krueger.
Yes, he did. But that's also partially because Freddy Krueger is based off a
Who's gone?
mom. They took mom. I understand you have a gun, but you guys are shit at accuracy, and your dad was a detective. I have no hope for you. You're gonna walk in and want eating. Oh my god, you turned into a pot roast. The joke came full circle.
It did.
Crazy. Oh. Okay. We can't be shocked by this. You just have to action.
And that was his action.
I'm not shocked. Still not shocked.
That's what you get for having your pants too far on the ground. And the hat.
You were wondering what was going to happen.
Oh! Okay.
Huh.
Why take the time to roll up the windshield, the window thing?
They're just trying to get out, Zachary. Okay, but the door has to open. I guess they are cannibalistic mutants. He's a pretty normal cannibalistic mutant. Yeah, a dead one now.
I guess.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people die in this movie, then go.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that smile. It's
y-
with
y-
genuine joy.
you know, I've seen him go.
I'm gonna grab that one too. Okay, remember 145. Okay, checked. The marked.
How many
I love
clicks
how
can you get from one commentary?
I love how
You're just increasingly getting close to the TV because you're more and more invested as the movie progresses.
Shush.
that was a big jump. Those glasses, I tell you, what company? Really? Give me your insurance. Oh,
Oh,
You okay, baby?
okay. The movie's almost over. Ah, the love of your dead life.
it's no cocaine, but it'll get the job done.
I feel like that's a reference. Oh my god, the baby.
It's a reference to Cocaine Bear.
Oh.
This is some triumphant music shit going on right now.
Okay, but here's the thing: we're gonna blow off his head, right? Like we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna second guess it. We're just gonna do it. No reason to keep him alive. They always come back. Doesn't matter.
Hmm?
I would say take her with you, but here's the thing, and I don't know. In 2006, possibly earlier than that. Don't really know where. That might not be a good idea. Yeah, it's gotta be a little scary since you're all covered in blood and your entire family's dead. But it's okay. You're still small. You're only gonna be traumatized when you're older. Like around 19, you'll start unrepressing these memories, and then that's when the shit's gonna get crazy. But you're not there yet, so it's okay.
Man, Jacob, I love when you're right.
They always come back. It's just a thing. Don't let the baby see. Can't believe what the baby see. Crazy.
Interesting.
How are
What
they
a
winning?
roller coaster of emotions I went through in this movie. However, I have like a strong feeling Jacob's disappointed with how my reaction went today.
Actually, I am not. I got a little bit of everything I wanted, so I'm okay. Oh, Zachary,
What?
not dead.
Are you kidding?
Doesn't look great. Well, that will do it.
Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the desert, 9 times out of 10, you'll find an axe.
Especially near mine shaft.
Accurate.
Two vengeful husbands and a baby.
That could have been the title of this movie. 2 vengeful husbands and 1 baby. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
As the baby.
I want a poster now.
Yet the twist is, it's actually Arnold Schwarzenegger as the baby.
No, I want Schwarzenegger to go full Adam Sandler. He plays both dads and Danny DeVito's the kid.
He plays both the dad and the dog and the baby. That's a weird ending. So here's the thing. Hills of Ice did really, really well. Okay. By the way, it has a black background. It's over. There is nothing extra. There's no bonus like thing or whatever movie's done. So it did really well. Okay. For movies like this. Better than like an average one would do, especially in 2006. Like, let's see here. So they did announce a sequel relatively soon afterwards, as you know, they would. That's not uncommon whatsoever.
Especially
So-
when a movie does that well.
Let's see here. Now you have to remember it's probably gonna be a small budget, right? Logically speaking. We're looking at a 15 million budget. Okay.
It shows.
It's a domestic opening of a 15 million in 2006. Not that bad. It had a grand total of 70 million, which is pretty good for like your.
Dad's calling me. Can you ramp?
Oh.
Ramp. Am I muted?
Yes. Oh yeah, there you go. Actually, we'll just do that. That way he's still there when he can come back. And so like it did pretty well, as a movie did, as it does. And review wise, it was a bit of a mixed bag, but then again, you're dealing with some very controversial subject matters. I say in this, some pretty bleak history of like what we did to the world, you know what I mean? You know, the Oppenheimer effect, really. So Hills Have Eyes, the original one, is a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. It said, fast paced for today's audiences, Hills remake ratchets up the gore for the hardcore fans, but will turn away casual audiences, especially because like gore in general is pretty much a hit or miss. Sometimes if the movie, the critics feel like it's justified, they'll accept it. If they don't feel like it's justified, or especially back in 2006, nothing was going to be justified for the gore, especially in this movie. So it's just like, you know, interesting. Overall, in general, and things. Oh, cool. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that's.
Can you explain to me?
Yeah.
Why these were in 3 different bags?
Yeah, for sure. Anytime I got close to finishing a bag, I thought they tasted so good that I didn't want to finish it right away, so I would just leave the bag with a few.
And you wouldn't just finish the few with the next bag you started. You would just start on the next bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's logical.
Yeah, sure is.
I-
The most logic, actually.
See, thank you for justifying my my actions. Always can count on you.
So,
So what I was explaining to the audience while you were gone. So The Hills Have Eyes, like I said, it did moderately well, especially well for a horror film in this regard. This is a very gory film for 2006. This goes very far for a 2006 horror film. I think that's really important to note. 2006, we're looking at like the early 2000s, looking at cheesy horror. That's really like what was the pinnacle of this time.
when did the remake of Texas Chainsaw come out? Was it before or after
Yeah,
this?
it was in 2003. It just turned 20 years this year. So it was in 2003. And so you have like a little brush of this, but really, audience and critics did not like the extreme nature of these films. They were really pushing against it, unless they felt like there was like a bigger agenda that they were trying to come out. They didn't think Hills Have Eyes had a bigger agenda. In my personal opinion, I think it does, and a little bit on like the different spectrums of talking about like nuclear warfare and the fact that this is something that did happen. Like not the cannibalistic part, but the people turning into mutants and things. This was a real consequence that happened with the nukes or whatever. But then again, you don't have to look at it so deeply. It can just be a movie about a family who goes through something horrible and then gets revenge, which is my favorite type of story of all time. And you had cannibalistic inbreeds and in the winter, Jesus Christ, it's like the perfect movie. Oh my god.
And yet you hate the sequel.
Okay, so going back over for The Hills Have Eyes 2, which came out the next year, so they did a quick turnaround, because the first one did so well, so they like the sequel itself did not follow Hills Have Eyes Part 2. So just like Texas Chainsaw, the first Texas Chainsaw movie was a general horror film, like the original in the 70s. Then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, if you guys did not know, is what we like to call a comedy. It's a dark horror comedy, humor comedy. There's a lot of gore in it. Obviously, they upped the ante in that regard, but they were really going for the laughs. Sometimes at the movie, sometimes with the movie. It really just depends on how you feel. And Wes Craven did something very similar with that with The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. He wanted to up the stakes of the movie to warrant a sequel, but it's a lot more campier than the first one is. Well, the original plan, when they sat down to write it, was for Brenda to come back and to get revenge on all these, this entire town. She was going to join the military or the Marines or something along those lines from this past experience, and then come back and, do the whole thing, right? Well, Emily DeRaven was on Lost. Lost just blew up. This movie came out the same year that Lost was like a super mega star hit, and so she's now filming 23 episodes in Hawaii. She cannot come film a movie because she did this before she did Lost, and so they had to scrap the whole thing and start over. It's still about a group of women who are in the military or in some type of regard of that case and go off to the same exact place, and horrible things happen to them. Worse things happen to them. That is a much worser film than just in general. It's just not a good movie, but like content wise, they really thought that's what we wanted, and it wasn't. So that's really interesting with the sequel, I guess, in that regard. It's much more splatterpunk. It's not as emotional. Like if we would watch the sequel, Zachary would not be crying. I think that is the moral of the story. Zachary would be like, "What was that? Was that necessary?" Because in reality, 90% of that movie was not. But they made it. Wes Craven was still a producer behind it. He helped write it. And so, I still have seen it. Obviously, it was from his mind, the idea behind it. And he did want to make it a lot more serious and dark and have, the darker themes that this movie had, just, on a 12. And I guess in that regard, they did do it correctly. They just got horrible actors to try to accomplish
what they wanted.
Either way, that being said, I just thought that was really interesting, especially looking at it from, a 2006 standpoint. Because, I'm going to ask you, you've seen a lot of movies. We watched Evil Dead Rise this year. That was really gory and things. Really creatively gory, but really gory, Was this a lot for you?
I thought it would be. I thought it would have been, but no. Evil Dead Rise was more.
Now, if you would have saw it back in, if you look at it from a 2006 standpoint, would you say this is a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
This movie would have been the line for me. back in 2006. This would have been the line of drawn. And it's crazy now when I look at contemporary, I call these gore fests,
Yeah,
not really a horror movie. It's more of like,
technically splatterpunk, I think, is what most people use the term as, but
but like,
Gorefest is also fine.
but like when you look at stuff from like the 80s going into the, I skipped the 90s really, going to 2000s and going to where we are now. I use Sam Raimi as your kind of your gateway because his Evil Dead movies, specifically two, and then the remake in 2013 with Evil Dead, and then this year with Evil Dead Rise. Each subsequent thing got gorier and gorier. And there are plenty of other major movies out there that are complete absolute gore fests and splatterpunk for sure. But I've heard so much about this movie, and then to finally sit down and watch it, isn't it intense? Sure. Was I on my edge of my seat? Absolutely. Did it make me cry? Once. But I didn't think that would have it with this movie at all. But I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to have my brains just terrified, and they were moderately there. So I have to say, Jacob, it didn't really do what you wanted it to do.
No, it did. It did, because here's the thing. The reflection here, I always try to see my goal here. I want to scare Zachary. That is a goal. And I do normally accomplish my goal. We're going to exclude the last one. It should have been an April movie. It happens. But I normally do achieve my goal in scaring Zachary. And this movie definitely made him cringe. It scared him. It had very shocking moments. He jumped a little. Like, I hate all my points here. So, honestly, me personally, I succeeded even further because I made you like a movie that you didn't even think you would like.
I wouldn't say I like this movie. I think it's competent. But
No,
it's
you.
not.
So a competent movie makes you cry?
Yeah, I mean, if the emotion hits me in the right place, I still think it's just okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
I mean, this would get a solid,
Yeah, where are you rating it?
let's get a 3.5.
Oh yeah, I think that's a very, very good score for this movie for sure. For me, personally, there's like a lot of nostalgia feel with it and stuff.
It's there in the middle.
It's a 4 for me personally. Once again, but that's it has to deal with nostalgia. It also has some of my favorite tropes in it and a few actors and stuff that I'm a pretty big fan of. And once again, it's one of those movies. It has intention and it goes there.
Yeah.
Does it
It
follow
has
through on
to.
every single thing? No, but it does
No.
go there.
So see, that's the other thing that I find fascinating about this movie is that it once, because I've also heard the 77 version of this movie is significantly worse.
It's not significant. It's just a lot more violent. And
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: Zachary's seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's always the one I go to for violent movies in the '70s, only because, like, obviously Halloween and stuff came out, but that's not really violent.
Halloween's scary for the fact that that could probably happen. Texas Chainsaw scary because of the amount that they do. The dinner scene in that movie alone is enough to make you just
And so he's seen that, and so I'm going to use that as the example here. Like
love that movie, by the way.
that's a pretty big cakewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And compared to, like, the original
Oh,
Hills
for
Have
sure.
Eyes. And, like, with that being said, the '70s, there's just a certain way that they do their prosthetics and the fake blood and everything. It just makes it seem
It
so much
feels
more
real.
real. Yeah, it feels like you're watching someone like a snuff film in a weird way. And you're not. Obviously, this was, they're all actors. I've seen the making. It's not real, obviously, but it almost feels that way. And so I think
Mm-hmm.
that's why when a lot of people talk about this in the remake, this is a really well standard remake. A lot of people do
Oh,
like
for sure.
this
Yeah.
this remake. It's not like it's a bad one or anything like
You
that.
can tell the people who made this cared about the stuff they were doing and they wanted to respect what Wes did. You could tell.
And so, yeah. See, like, for instance, like, one of the things that the original did was that the dog, because, like, it's the same story. It follows the same exact pathway. There's a few changes here or there, but it's pretty much the same. It's kind of like The Lion King, I guess, in a little bit of a way. Just modernized it to, like, today's audiences, essentially, is what it did. The dog in the movie, in the original '70s movie, because there was no limits to like animal cruelty and like all that fun stuff that we have now, which is great, and that's what needs to happen. They use a real dead dog for that original movie. That they, I think there used to be a place that people could like go and it's a thing. You can do research into it. It's a bit weird, but it is a thing that movies used to do, especially horror movies and stuff.
Like for me, like my standard of gore and like the levels that they're willing to go to that they won't go to anymore, for me is still The Thing. To me, like The Thing, it personified what we were able to do with effects, and I think to this day still The Thing's effects from 1987 still hold up better than most films that came out 5 years ago. And what I liked about watching this, I said it a lot during the commentary, was how practical it felt. Like nothing in that movie felt like it was on a green screen, or none of it felt, it's not saying it's cheap, but it didn't feel fake. Like it all felt like real in the camera. Like the prosthetics on that guy's head is awesome. That's just, Jacob knows this very much about me. I love learning about prosthetics. I love learning about like how that got worked in. American Werewolf in London is one of my favorite movies of all time. Simply to listen to the guy who made the werewolf. It's fascinating. And so for me, I would love to hear about the prosthetic designer on this movie and like how they were able to keep that there where it was while the guy was leaning back in the chair, and that stuff always fascinates me when it comes to the gory stuff as well. And so, yeah, no, I think this is a great family drama. It has a little bit of kookiness to it for sure, but nah, I've been Jacob can testify. I've been terrified forever to watch this movie. Terrified to watch this movie simply because of what I've heard, and that and obviously Jacob didn't realize how long this scene was going to go on for. But there's a scene in this movie I just can't watch,
Yeah,
and
I'm like, now, to be fair, and I think this is the distinction because it was the rated R version. The more and more I think about it,
It is nowhere near as graphic as it is, like in the version that I have seen and things that you could have saw. I mean,
Mhm.
it's probably like there's probably like maybe a minute or two difference between the rated R and unrated version of The Hills Have
Which one
Eyes.
do you prefer?
The unrated for sure. I always prefer the unrated though. It's very rare for me to. That it does happen. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie. There are versions of movies where I do think the rated R PG-13 is better. Sometimes you don't have to go there, especially with horror films. Sometimes a PG-13 movie will hold you back far enough that's almost more scarier than like if I actually got to see what you were doing.
Oh, for sure.
Is instead. But movies like this,
Mhm.
there's something more like it's shock value, right? So certain things are in here because of shock value,
Mhm.
and things. And so like I feel like the unrated always gives you that extra like little like, oh my god, type of thing. But there's like stuff that happens with the baby, which what Zachary was afraid of, that's not in this version, that's in the unrated version. There's stuff that happens with Brenda that's a little bit more, graphic and things. Um and things. There's stuff that happens with the mom that's a little bit more, it's little things here or there. It's a bit more violent. There's like a lot of shots of where you'll look at a person as they do something, whereas the unrated version you're actually seeing what they're doing instead of like you're looking at them type of thing.
Yeah.
Things like that. And I'm more curious of seeing my
The full.
curiosity always gets the best of me. I want to know, like if they're going to do it and they obviously shot it that way,
Then you want to see like what the outcome of that shot was, rather than
yeah,
what
I
they
want
had
to
to
see, I
hide
want to
through
see
another
the
version.
difference. And I normally see both. I'm a big believer. You have to see both. For a
Mhm.
long time there, I'd only watch the unrated versions of movies, and then you don't really get to experience both ways. There's certain movies that like I won't go see in theaters because I'm like The Invitation, which was a vampire horror movie type of thing. I knew the rated R version would have been better, and it was, and so I was like, there's no point.
Yeah.
But for movies like this, very different. But there's also other movies like The Last House on the Left or Spit on Your Grave, which I'm going to talk about just because it's in the same realm of these things. I don't like the unrated versions of those movies. I much prefer the rated R version because, in my opinion, there's certain things that are just as graphic as they need to be, and
They
I'm
go
okay.
too far in the other ones.
I'm okay. I can understand why, but yeah, I love a good revenge story, which I think is why I keep being attracted to these type of films, and I enjoy them greatly. And I don't know, anybody getting revenge on anything, like
It's
it just
always
makes
fun.
it just makes me
That's what.
happy inside.
Well, I brought this up at the beginning of the commentary. I watched The Revenant last night, and that's a great revenge tale of a man going through everything in God's green earth to get to where he needs to by the end of the movie. And it is deeply satisfying when the revenge is met, and it's deeply satisfying. So I get why people like these kind of movies, because when you like
It's
John Wick, everybody loves that movie because he gets revenge on that puppy, and
nine
it's
years old.
satisfying.
9 years old
That's
yesterday.
crazy.
I don't know. It's very, I enjoy a revenge story where you get so close to the revenge, but for some reason it doesn't end up working, or the person ends up not being able to fulfill it or whatever.
Hmm.
I mean, I always love it, like when it gets so close and they're like in that battle or whatever.
Yeah.
Like in this one, like if it would have turned and you know they didn't make it, I would find it frustrating, but there's something so real about it that,
Hmm.
like, logically speaking,
They shouldn't
no,
have survived.
they shouldn't have survived. Which is really interesting because they really tried well with like the bullets and like different things or whatever. And
Hmm.
the whole movie's practical, which makes sense based on the director. That's very much true to the director. I think the most CGI he's ever used in the movie is in Crawl, because most of the movie's flooded, so they can't really,
Yeah.
do that type of thing. So all
Well,
interesting things.
it's fascinating for me is because like these like fantasy revenge movies are a way for people to kind of get that that feeling of like, yeah, satisfaction is there. But in movies like this there should be no satisfaction, because in reality none of them should have survived. That should have been quick, done, whatever. But since it's a movie, there has to be that fantasy part of it, of where the satisfaction is real and we get to see that happen. And for some instances, some franchises can continue on with that momentum, and sometimes it can hurt them. I mean, like I bring up the new Halloween stuff now, to where Laurie got her revenge in the 2018 movie, and it was satisfying to see her and her daughters get the revenge on Michael. And then the movie did really, really well, and they wanted to keep that fantasy going, and then we got kills and ends, and to me that really butchers Halloween, you know. And
Yeah, like if I watched the new Halloween, it's definitely is like you watch the 2018 version and you're
and then
kind
you're
of
done.
just you're done. Yeah, there really is no reason to move on.
Oh,
And I see Halloween Kills. That's a very great example. That was a movie I saw in theaters, and I mean, it went far. It much went further than the original, like Halloween 2018. But I still was like, oh, there's something missing. I can feel like there's missing on the cutting room floor on this one, and the extended cut did nothing for me. It did nothing as much as I wanted it to, and the rated R version was the version that they should have went with, which is,
mm-hmm.
I'm glad that they did. Um, should they have made Halloween Ends? Debatable as a movie itself, but that's the
Mm-hmm.
different story for a different day.
One of my favorite movie theater experiences watching that with you.
It was something else.
It really
I
was.
mean, there's things in that movie that have stuck with me that I think about. Like the opening was really good, very
Mm-hmm.
captivating, but like not captivating enough to make a 2-hour movie about it. And that's
No.
kind of where I feel. Also, like, I don't know, I don't want to spoil that movie for people who've never seen it. I don't recommend it, but like I'm still not gonna sit here and spoil it. It's just a year old. Um,
Yeah, but you'll spoil a video game that's no more than 4 days old.
you know what? It was an accent. And like if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. And I wouldn't even really count it as a spoiler. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like I think we all kind of guessed it was coming. Like once you're
But for some
there,
people, they didn't watch anything.
you know what, Zachary? Well, that's their fault, not mine. I'm not playing that game.
Anyway, this is the wrong time for that. Anyway,
Wrong day, wrong day. Okay. For movie commentary, let's briefly discuss that. Once again, this is probably the final one of October, unless for some reason we really get the hankering to watch one more. I don't see it happening. I don't think Zachary sees it happening. I'm gonna
no,
say this is.
I hit my quota for the month.
Who knows? Maybe I'll find one extra one. Who knows? For November, it'll be Zachary's pick first, then my pick, and then we do have a group pick. We're sitting down to pencil out those days and stuff. Hopefully, we'll be a little bit more busy, so it won't just be Zachary's schedule we're relying on. Wouldn't that be a fun day? But yeah, we'll figure it out. These are November. I'm pretty sure we've seen all of the movies, so there
I
is
think
no new.
November's. I think of the last 2 months of the year. November is the most concrete month we have, probably.
Yeah, November and then December we're pretty. Yeah, December we also know.
The group pick on the group pick in December, we're pretty both unanimous on. I think we're still both debating on depending on like what we want to do for November and December for our picks. Like if we're
It
gonna stay
really.
with how we are, we're gonna switch them. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, still have time. I mean, because once again, are we gonna watch Expendables? Where is it gonna go? All
Sort of
questions
thing.
up in the air. Because I really want to watch the one. I just feel
I
like
want to watch
Expendables
the
is.
one with you because you keep talking about it, and I want to finally put my opinion out there on the movie.
Yeah, I feel like Expendables is just gonna be in January. Maybe I'll pick it for my
It
birthday.
feels like a January movie too.
It really does. Like I feel like it would have done really well in January. I think September was a bad month.
I completely agree. Clearly,
Either,
as the money shows.
yeah. Either way, do you want to go ahead and close this one out, Zachary?
Well, guys, thank you for coming in and watching one of our funnier streams we've done.
Laugh a lot. That
I
is very
tell,
true.
I tell you, we did horror films in April and comedies in October. It's really weird, but it happened. We'll see you guys for podcasts, commentaries. Come back later this week for Chucky, and we will discuss future things going on there. All right. Talk to you later, y'all. Goodbye. Bye.